My name is Jamie Andrews, and before me today we have the Dreame X40 Ultra and the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra once again. I say once again because I have already done a full review on both of these robot vacuums. Links will be down in the description. So if you haven't taken a look at those, go ahead and look at those videos first, and then come back here, especially if these two are on your top pick list. I'm going to help you out in this video decide between these two robot vacuums. I've been working with them at my house for quite a while now, and I'll give you some in-depth pros and cons. Now, if you're torn between these two robot vacuums, honestly, I don't blame you. They are very comparable in specs and features. Let's quickly go over some benefits the X40 has over the S8 MaxV. It has a lifting side brush. It has detachable mops, which it can leave behind in the base station when it's going to vacuum your carpets and rugs. It has a slightly larger battery. You can order an optional tri-cut brush, which I featured in my X40 review, and it also has a slightly larger Pascal rating of 12,000 pascals versus 10,000. The S8 MaxV benefits are that it includes a voice assistant, the Hello Rocky voice assistant, and if you want dual rollers, well, you'll have to choose the S8 MaxV for that one. Okay, our first category is hard floor vacuuming. And the performance in my testing between these two is extremely similar. They both picked up 122 grams of cat litter on my tile floor test, equaling 94% of the total cat litter. Now, the difference is with the X40, if you swap out with the tri-cut brush, it actually gets better performance. It was able to pick up 125 grams or 96%. So out of the box, it's a tie, but if you add the tri-cut brush, the X40 would be the winner. The second category is the vacuum performance on carpet, and the winner of this category goes to the X40 Ultra, as it was able to pick up 100% of the rice on my carpet test, all 54 grams, while the S8 MaxV Ultra did do a respectable score of 98% or 53 grams. I should also mention, if you do install the tri-cut brush on the X40, performance does go down, as it was only able to pick up 51 grams or 94%. The winner of this category is the X40 Ultra with the stock brush, picking up 100% of the rice. The next category is mopping performance, and this brings up an age-old discussion on the internet. What's better, 2 spinning mop pads or a single vibrating mopping pad? And for the longest time, I've said that it really doesn't matter that much. I'm going to retract that in this video and say that clearly the spinning mop pads do give a bit of an edge over the solid mop pad. For various reasons, especially if you have tile floors, having 2 mop pads that can move independently will allow you to have a little bit better cleaning experience. Other than that, in my test, the X40 Ultra was able to clear 100% of the hot sauce, while the S8 MaxV was only able to clear 98%. I'm going to give the win to this category to the X40 Ultra. Now the next category is object avoidance, and hardware-wise they are fairly identical. They both have the same exact hardware, and where things differ is in their performance. The X40 Ultra was able to score 100% perfect score in my object avoidance test, and nothing has really changed, while the S8 MaxV Ultra missed several of the things in my testing, which also holds true for just normal day-to-day use. The S8 MaxV Ultra has a tendency to run over cords and other things in your house, while the X40 Ultra will miss all of them. The one downside I should mention with the X40 Ultra is it still thinks everything in my house that is not an object to avoid is in fact an object to avoid, and the result is it just doesn't get very close to some things. You can mark an app and tell it to ignore these items. However, the next time it comes through, it'll just look at it at a different angle and mark it once again. It's a problem that I wish Dreame would have fixed by now, but this category winner is going to be for the Dreame X40 Ultra. The next category involves the side reach brush, which is on the front of each of the robots and designed to swing out in the corners of your room, and helps to sweep up areas that other round robots just simply can't reach. Both of them perform similarly, although I would say the X40 does a better job overall. And that is except for on carpet. You see, the X40 doesn't spin its side brush at all on carpet. According to Dreame, it's not needed. I totally disagree with that statement, because in the edges of your room without a spinning side brush, there's no way to bring surface level debris into the vacuum motor. So I'm hoping that Dreame reverses that decision very soon. The X40 also comes out under cabinets and doors and other areas of my house more effectively. Because of this, I'm going to give the win slightly to the X40. The sixth category is edge mopping, and the X40 Ultra uses a swing out style side mop, where the S8 MaxV Ultra uses a small round mopping pad mounted on the edge of the robot itself. Both of them actually ride up on my quarter round side molding, so that's just something to note. I would give the slight edge to the X40 because of the larger pad surface, and I think it's more effective getting into tight areas as well. Now our next category is with the docks themselves. This one's close. They're both similar in functionality. They do the same things. The dock on the X40 is going to get the slight win here for two reasons. One, the hot water that comes out of it is actually really hot water compared to the dock on the S8 MaxV Ultra. Another good thing about the dock on the X40 is that it is a little bit quieter when it is doing auto empty. So for that reason, again, the category win here is for the Dreame X40. Our eighth category has to do with software, and that includes the apps and firmware updates. Now, the champion of the best app on the market, I'm going to give to Roborock. And notice I said on the market. Yes, that's right. Roborock has the best app on the market. Dreame is not going to win this category, although they are a very close second in my opinion. Both apps are feature-rich with multiple options. The app on the Roborock is well polished and easier to use in my opinion as it relates to firmware updates. Both of them give frequent firmware updates. However, Roborock tends to beat Dreame in this category. Our ninth category is navigation. Both robots do a fairly good job navigating around your house, and this category has nothing to do with object avoidance either. It's not taken into consideration. It's just how does the robot effectively navigate when it's cleaning and going to and from the dock. Now the winner here is Roborock with the S8 MaxV Ultra. Consistently, when I send both robots out to clean the same rooms, Roborock is able to do it faster and more efficiently. So the winner of this category, again, is going to be the S8 MaxV Ultra. Now our 10th category is quality control, and this category might just change your mind, and the clear winner here is Roborock with the S8 MaxV Ultra. Let me explain. Now, for both of these robots, I've not had a single problem with either of them. However, I'm very active in both of the forums online, multiple forums for Roborock and Dreame, and consistently I see way more issues with quality control with Dreame. More people have problems right out of the gate, sometimes within the first couple of months. A lot of people complain about customer support and getting problems fixed. Myself, I've had more issues with Dreame products than I have with Roborock products. With that said, I know many people who have had Dreame products in their home for years and love them and swear by them. I think the hardware, the technology, and the features Dreame gives you clearly make it a better product. However, if that product's going to break or stop functioning for you in a few months or a year, that might all be not worth it. So the winner of this category is going to go to Roborock with S8 MaxV Ultra. To conclude, which robot vacuum should you purchase? Well, if you're looking at the winner of all the categories, where the clear winner is the Dreame X40 Ultra, it's simply beat the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra in most of the categories. However, if you have mostly carpets in your house, I would look at either going with the S8 MaxV Ultra or stepping down to the Dreame X30 Ultra, and that's because of the side spinning brush, which won't function at all on carpets. Both of these robot vacuums are class leading for their performance. The S8 MaxV Ultra, in the categories that it didn't win, it was a real close second, so don't think that there's a large gap between these two robot vacuums. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any additional questions, please go ahead and drop those down below. I'd love to hear from you. With that, take care everyone. We'll talk to you in the next video.